It is the first look inside the crown of the Statue of Liberty. In almost 8 years, the crown officially reopened this morning. It had been closed since the September 11th attacks because of safety concerns about the narrow staircase used to climb to the top. But several government officials, including Interior Secretary Ken Salazar and Congressman Anthony Weiner, pushed to get the crown reopened.
It is 354 steps. It's cramped, it's hot, it's humid. Our hearts are beating, and it's exciting. You know, this is what the experience is all about.
When I was a boy, I came up here all the time with my parents. My grandpa used to come with us, so it was really great to be able to get up here again. Because you know, when they closed it, she was only a few months old, and you know, I was very happy to be able to bring her up here today.
Since the announcement of the crown's reopening, tickets to visit the top of Lady Liberty have been going fast, but one California man was able to get his hands on a pair of tickets so he could use a scenic backdrop to pop the question to his girlfriend, and she did say yes.
Well, for the first time in nearly 8 years, visitors are once again climbing to the crown of the Statue of Liberty. Our Amanda Farinacci has that story.
Aaron Weisinger and Erica Bretter knew they'd be making history when they were among the first group to visit the reopened crown of the Statue of Liberty, which has been closed since the September 11th attacks. Erica probably didn't know the pair would be making personal history as well, and was shocked when Aaron proposed to her when they arrived at the top of Lady Liberty.
I took my last step on the platform. I was so infatuated with the view. It was unbelievable. So he kind of turned me towards him.
And he asked her to marry him, and the California natives plan to tie the knot sometime next year. While Liberty Island reopened in December 2001 and the statue's pedestal reopened in April 2004, the crown was off limits to visitors because the 354 stairs in its staircase are so narrow. The National Park Service commissioned a safety study and finally agreed to reopen it. A ribbon-cutting ceremony drew dignitaries like Governor Patterson, New Jersey Governor John Corzine, and Mayor Bloomberg.
Today's reopening of the crown is yet another wonderful gift to all the visitors who have not been fully able to experience the statue.
This is a hugely important statue, important historical thing, and today just liberates us from the tyranny of September 11th.
Winners of a special lottery were allowed to the top, guided by a park ranger in groups of 10. They said the narrow stairways are cause for concern and understand why it took so long for the Park Service to reopen it.
The stairwell is so narrow, if anything were to happen, you're trapped in that small space, so I can absolutely see why.
Still, others who didn't have tickets to visit the crown but went to see the statue anyway say it took far too long to reopen the crown.
I think it was all hype, you know, similar to the World Trade Center. It's politics. People fight. It's the reality of life, right? Especially in New York.
The National Park Service says tickets to visit the crown have been sold out through the middle of September. For information on how to book in advance and to purchase tickets, you can log on to www.statuecruises.com. On Liberty Island, Amanda Farinacci, New York 1.